After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be. Magic. The place of power.
The sisters said you would come. They did not see the good.
Yeah.
Where is...
Doesn't matter. He'll...
You fall in the roof.
Show me what you got. Damn it.
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down?
I slew only 2 of the crones. The 3rd fled, with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims vengeance is... Now to find Eredin and kill... Honorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. We ought to rejoin them.
Yeah, let's...
Thank you.
Come here.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that would...
What of our 8?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
What are...
Come, Geralt.
Manage on your own.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races, and as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dundee Lion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've been a busy morning.
In fact...
Gladly take some.
Of course.
Let's meet later, Geralt.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs with...
Yen? At that point...
Didn't inform me. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me...
Gave him your best...
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another... Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is... I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zariel arrive.
Thanks.
Mr. Slayer, of a wild oak. Care to say?
Was it happened to fault?
made for loving.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by How could you put Ciri?
Come on, we came out of it fine.
That's the sole comfort I find in this. You know what might have happened.
But it didn't. I was there. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town.
Things grow worse by the day. We need to resolve everything as...
Any success with the...
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused. While we don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to...
And the others? Kira?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts.
Know what Yen's found?
You'll need to ask her.
So?
A few things.
Tell me everything.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa and
a former lover?
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed. The mage hunt started shortly afterward. Just so happened a certain dwarf...
Zoltan.
Was, precisely. Zoltan...
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then... Naturally, he won.
Who was it? Know where he...
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great.
We have this.
That Philippa the...
Specifically...
Need to take care of something first.
Fine. The fountain outside...
Need a hanky?
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask?
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you...
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter.
Skip the guessing games. I'm tired.
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin.
How do we get rid of them?
He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you...
Nothing you need worry about.
Fine.
Why to bring Gels here?
Fabulous plan. If we only...
We do.
Land of the Enna...
You don't recall. After all... The land of the Alder folk. The world where we arrived sent... The Red Riders...
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between...
You clearly know there are... There, of course, few know of these gateways.
Elven sages, for example?
That's our chance.
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter.
I'll give you a discount.
How much for them?
That in a second.